Welcome back to my channel. Always so happy to find you here. I do upload on Mondays and Thursdays. So for your pleasure, hopefully, you will find notifications of my upload on a weekly basis twice a week when you subscribe. So please subscribe and bring a friend with you next time. But make sure you have your notifications turned on so that you'll be alerted when I have uploaded new content for your view. And of course, my pleasure. It is my pleasure. I hope everyone had a wonderful Juneteenth this past 2 days ago on Monday. I uploaded kind of an tribute, an homage to Juneteenth with just a snippet of the history of it. It's often gotten confused with, the truism of the dates, the Emancipation Proclamation part of it, Juneteenth itself, the 13th Amendment, and all of that sometimes can get confused. So hopefully there was some clarity for you in viewing that. And the links that I uploaded to that particular, the links that I attached to that particular upload was helpful and useful to you. So that was this past Monday. I had a very full week, as I mentioned in that video, which I'll drop in the description box as a point of reference to this one. Because, Juneteenth this year, it came right after Father's Day. And so there was Father's Day, there was Juneteenth, there were things I was involved in. And I had probably overshot the week before. So by the time Juneteenth came, I was fairly tired. Like, I was fairly tired, but I hope you enjoyed yours, and I hope you did something memorable, and that you pour yourself into enjoying these days off that we sometimes have from work. And many times people just take the day off and say, I'm just gonna stay home and do laundry. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna say, but life is to be enjoyed, and particularly following COVID. The way we enjoyed life before has been changed, and many of us are just, myself, I can say for sure, am just getting back into wanting to socialize. And so it was very, very full. And I had a wonderful time. Hope you did too. So as you can notice my backdrop. So first of all, welcome to all my new subscribers. I have noticed my growth, and I put in my description box, you will be welcomed and cherished here, and trust that you will be. You'll be welcome and cherished here. So welcome. If you notice my backdrop, it's random acts of kindness. And I'd like to share with you what another thing that happened to me this past week during this busy time from Juneteenth and then Father's Day the day before. So I hope you enjoy this as myself and the person who I will be referencing by the name of Maria. Hi, Maria. How we both randomly connected with one another, and what a wonderful experience. Our experience reminds me of this backdrop. It was loving, it was earthy, it was friendly, and it was very random. So I'd like to share that, and let me preface it a little bit. I do that. I do preface things. I am in search of more kindness. I always have been. So that's not new. What's new for me is I don't seem to find it as easily anymore. Those who are kind almost have to be kind almost for everyone else, I would say. I just think it's the condition of the world, it's the condition of our communities, it's the condition of the mind. People have not engaged with a fuller set of mindfulness. This is me talking. This is my opinion. And so for me, you have to search it. And I know in my line of work, I'm often assumed to be the model of that. And I go, why should I be? You should all be. So I had recently, I'd say recently for me in this, the past few months have been somewhat disappointed in the results of pivoting out so much, just genuine kindness and the treatment people give you, even when you're kind to them. These past few months have, I would say, have made me view things in a way that I traditionally wouldn't. I'll put it that way. I'm very much the glass is half full person. I'm very much a second chance, a third chance, another chance person. I'm very much a random acts of kindness. I'm very much a heartwarming person. So when I feel this way, I feel, it's really something. Not no one's perfect, but I know for me, it's been challenging myself around how people can just be negative. And you say to them, kindly, even how you prefer to be engaged with and interact with them, and they get about that. And it's like, but I asked you kindly. So I'm saying all that to say this. I'm almost to the point I don't expect any acts of kindness, let alone random ones from strangers. Not going to stop me from doing it. Someone posted a while ago when I posted my disappointment in the game show Jeopardy. Some kind-hearted thank you subscriber wrote, please don't lose your natural enthusiasm or something like that, as you have a very positive outlook. Don't let that change that. And I really read that several times. These are my words. The person, you can read it yourself. It's still out there. But the person was inspirational to me now. Now I'm being inspirational to my viewers, but this person, I believe it was a guy because the name was like a Patrick or something. But I was grateful to read that because here that person was encouraging me not to give up on this game show that I grew up on. So I'm prefacing all of that to say this. I no longer even expect people to be kind. I expect them to be shady. I expect them to ghost you. I expect them to block you. By the way, all of this is negative energy. And it will come back to you quick, fast, and in a hurry. I've talked about that many times. It never, ever not returns. It always will return. It always will return. So having said that, my natural approach has had to adjust to protect my natural approach. Now, this is me giving you more information that's probably necessary, but I want you to understand my thought process. It's almost as if I'm shopping and I'm the one saying thank you to the person that's ringing me up. And they don't say you're welcome. They should be thanking me. All of these little things is what I'm sharing. So having said that, going into this, I don't expect anything. I'm just going to continue being my essence. I'm going to continue being my presence. I'm going to continue, as that subscriber wrote, please don't lose your outlook. So I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. So that all leads to this. Sunday was Father's Day. And I wanted to go and get another card for my father, who's my stepdad, but he's like a dad. He's been our dad since I was a kid. So he's really like a dad. He is a dad. I already gotten his gift and his card, but I said, I'm gonna go get him like a funny card because he takes cards seriously. Like he will read it and see what you really mean. And so he wants a heartfelt Hallmark type card. Nice and what words. And I'm not a poetic person. I can speak, but I'm not. Whoever writes poetry, I applaud you because y'all got the gift. So I'm looking, I go, okay, I'm gonna go get him another card. And every funny card I picked, I was literally laughing in the card section of the store. I was like, I like this one. Oh, I like this one. So I picked out 3 cards and I finally said, let me stop because every one I picked up I wanted to buy. So I said, I'll just give him all 3 cards plus the one I had already bought. When I got to the register, I realized I had left my little coin wallet in the dash of my car. And I go, oh, I didn't want to. Now, I could have easily used the debit card, but for $10, I don't use my debit card like that. I no longer use debit or credit like that. If it's not at least from this is me, my way of banking. If it's not $25 or so, I'm not going to use it. I have the cash. So I said, oh my gosh, I left my coin wallet in the car, in the dash of the car. I just washed the car. So there's a lady standing behind me. And I said, now we're at the almost at the front of the line. I said, oh, I left my wallet, my coin wallet in my car. You can go ahead if he gets to you next, because I need to run out and get it. And she goes, oh, okay. So I run out. The person in front of me had a bigger order. So I run out to my car, which was parked very close by. Then I run back in. But by the time I run back in, he's ringing up this lady that I said, you can go ahead and go next. So I got in behind. I said, thank you. I got my spot back. Everybody else behind her had seen me run out. So they knew I wasn't cutting. So I got in line behind her and I asked for my cards. And the clerk gave me the cards and he said, oh, well, she paid for them. I said, oh, thank you. I was really asking her to just go ahead and I would be behind her, but she paid for my cards. And I said, oh, well, here's the money. You know, I'm trying to give her the money. And she said, okay. Oh. And she said, no. Okay. So we're standing there and the clerk's like, because both our orders had already been paid for by her. So we move out of line so he could take the person who's behind me now. Thank you so much. I said, that's nice of you. And she said, no, please take it. So now we're walking out to the parking lot together. And I go to myself, Sheri, take it. Just take it. This is her blessing to me. So I said, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. And I said to her, you know, I have done random acts of kindness and I hardly ever see it anymore. So you really touched my heart when you did that. And she said, thank you. She said, God bless me and I want to bless you. And I said, oh, okay. And she went on to share with me. So she just went on naturally to share with me. Hear this. Hear this. She went on. Now she was just this sweet and she's kind of small frame and she was just so almost delicate, like you could just pick her up. She was petite and cute as a peel with long hair. And she turns to me and she says, I lost my baby a few months ago. And I had to hold myself. I go, oh, because she was calm. And she says, I just want to bless other people because so many people bless me. She said, I have another child who I think she said was 4 years old. She said, I have another child, but I lost my baby a few months ago. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And she says, it blesses me to bless other people. I said, okay. I said, okay. I said, well, you really blessed me and I really thank you. And so there we are standing there talking. And my heart was breaking for her. But she was like a pillar of strength, sharing with me how she recently lost a baby. And I'm like, wow, this woman was grace. She was kindness. She was this backdrop behind me and had just recently lost a baby. And I thought, whoa, wow. So I'm standing there and I said, you know, I have a channel on YouTube and I encourage people about treatment, how you treat other people. And boy, you are exactly what I'm talking about. I said, maybe you can look at my channel. So I gave her my channel. Instantly, she subscribed. Right then and there, she subscribed. And so she knew my name because my channel is my name. And, I greeted her, I thanked her again, I greeted her, and I drove off. And she drove off. And I was still touched by that. But I'm driving and I'm thinking, I think I even got her name. I may never see her again. I was going to turn back around, but I knew she was gone. So where was I going to turn back around to? I had to just accept the fact that it was literally random and that I may never see her again. But hopefully she will see this upload. Now, it was in my mind that I was going to do this and just share it the way I'm sharing it now. And how she touched me, and really touched me when she just shared this story with me. So I go on my day. I go and enjoy a wonderful Father's Day. The next day was Juneteenth, and there was also much to do. And I'm thinking, okay, I record, and I'm going to upload this for my Thursday because I knew now this happened on Sunday, Father's Day. I knew on Monday I had already planned the Juneteenth. So this particular upload could only happen on Thursday. I was ready for it. And then Thursday, so today is Wednesday as I'm recording this. I had to prepare for something for tomorrow work. And I just wanted to run in and grab something. Again, just like I did these cards at the same store. Now listen, random. The universe works in randomness, yes? I go into the same store and I'm in line and I see this cute kid, and this woman right in front of me. I'll admit, I'm literally not paying attention because I'm focused on the things that I need for work tomorrow. So I got my 2 things and I was there to get a Sharpie or something. And I'm just standing in line. I'm not even looking in. Right in front of me was the same woman. She turns around. I noticed because she was speaking to the man in front of her. So there she is again, having a conversation with a stranger and making a new friend. She was just as jovial then as she was with me Sunday. So I said to her, and I showed her my little list, because I keep a list of which topics I'd like to address in advance. I like to come prepared. And I showed her where it is. She just laughed. She started smiling. Her name, so I was just going to say, a sweet young lady. And she said, my name is Maria. I said, well, hi. Now, I have gone to this store. It's not far from my house, and it's kind of a knick-knack store for me. I run in and get a couple things. It's not a store where I spend time shopping, but it has the knick-knack things that I did. I've never seen her there all this time, but twice in the past 3 days. So random blessings, a new friend, kindness, acts of kindness. There she was. Now, the first time, she was standing right behind me. This time, I'm standing right behind her. Oh, I wish I could have paid for her items this time, but she had already paid by the time she turned around. So all of this was for her to us. It was her pouring herself into me that day, her pouring herself into this man she was talking to today, Wednesday, when I'm recording this. And there she is again. So the point of this is the synchronicity of things, the randomness of things, the things we don't know behind the scenes, and the way we treat one another. You meant to treat that person that way. When others take a negative approach to a person who could have just really been the enhancement to our lives, the door opener to our opportunity, the love of our life, our future, all of this, because we are not aware, awake, realize, or even kind enough to see it right there in front of us, right there behind us. This is what I mean by that. Now, I'm saying all of this to say this. This encounter also, what I would say, reestablished some of the doubts that I had, just this encounter. And it was twice. It was like the universe is saying to me, no, there are many people out there who are kind-hearted, genuine, treat others well. Treat others well. Embrace it. And every now and then, I will send you such an example as if a person like Maria to show you how real, how rare, how real, how rare it really is. I brought her to you twice. Sometimes when people come into our lives twice, hold on to that. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. It's a random act of kindness from the universe. The universe is doing it. That opportunity, the universe is constructing that. People take too many things for granted because they don't truly understand the synchronicity of the universe and the realization of randomness in its mysterious ways. No. People take advantage of synchronicity because they don't understand the randomness of the universe in its mysterious ways. And that's how you lose. That's how you lose a friend. That's how you lose a loved one. That's how you lose a future mate. That's how you lose a job opportunity. That's how you lose a gift from the universe. That's how you lose that, by not embracing it. So offer random acts of kindness periodically or every day, and be grateful for the experience of them. And here I am, I got to see her again. Hi, Maria, with your cute daughter. And I'm sending all love and blessings to everyone who, like Maria, who, like myself, who, like other people, there are many of us that are still out there. And be grateful that we are rare, but we can become as common as everyone else in our levels of kindness. And I appreciate that. So thank you. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being a good-hearted person, and thank you for giving us the hope that it still exists. Even me, thank you that this is that way. And I do have this big day at work tomorrow. I'm going to talk about this there too. If you've gotten this far, I hope you click subscribe. I hope you like this content, and please leave, you know what, let's do this. Leave a comment as to an act of kindness you've done of late. Okay? Just say hi to Maria for me. Everybody say hi. Send blessings to Maria. Because as I said, her spirit was wonderful. But she just lost a baby a few months ago. So send her your love. Send her the energy of your love. And I love you. Bye. Bye, y'all. I love you. Click subscribe. Bye.